They say, if you love someone, let them go. But no one talks about what happens next. This love story broke 3 million hearts, and it still hurts. And for a long time, I couldn't understand that. How could you possibly release someone your heart still calls home? But love, real love, isn't always about holding on. Sometimes it's about understanding when they've already let go of you. And that realization, as quietly brutal as it is, becomes the beginning of your healing. You don't let them go because you stopped loving them. You do it because somewhere, deep down, you felt the shift, the silence that grew between your conversations, the emotional goodbyes in the middle of ordinary hellos. At first, it stings like betrayal, but later, with distance, you see it for what it was. Two people slowly turning into strangers. As Carl Jung might say, it's the moment when your illusion of them dissolves, and what you're left holding is just your own shadow. It hurts. God, it hurts. The kind of pain that wakes you up at 3 a.m. with a lump in your throat and tears in your eyes, trying to remember when exactly it all changed. The kind of ache that sits next to you on a bus ride, walks beside you through streets filled with old memories, and whispers doubts when you try to fall asleep. Did I ever matter? Did they ever love me the way I love them? That's the part that cuts deepest, not the goodbye, but the wondering if you ever truly belonged in their heart. But here's the thing. Not everyone you meet is meant to stay. Some are passing characters in a chapter of your life here to teach you something, to break you just enough so that you rebuild yourself differently. Maybe they came to show you how to love yourself more fiercely, or how to finally see your worth without needing someone else to confirm it. You start to learn, slowly and painfully, that love isn't always symmetrical. The way you love someone doesn't guarantee how they'll love you back. Your intensity doesn't obligate them to feel the same. You can have a soul-deep connection with someone who sees you as temporary. That's the harsh truth of human attachment. And as Dr. Todorov might explain, it's often not love we're craving, but the feeling of being seen and valued. When we don't get that, we chase it, even in the wrong places. So when they move on before you do, when you see them smiling, thriving, loving someone else, it's like reopening a wound you never fully stitched. And yet, you can't really blame them, can you? My mother always said, if you truly love them, you'll want them to be happy, even if that happiness doesn't include you. And that broke me, because I wasn't ready to let go. But I had to, because wanting someone to stay when their heart's already gone, that's not love, that's fear, that's attachment. And love, real love, should be free. But letting go isn't a decision you make once. It is something you do every morning when you wake up and fight the urge to text them. Every night when your memory tries to replay your best moments. And every time you meet someone new and stop yourself from comparing them to a ghost. I won't lie. There's a part of me that tried to rush the healing. I sought distractions, false starts, forced connections, thinking maybe if I just found someone new, it would fill the hole they left. But that never worked. Because healing doesn't come from replacing someone. It comes from facing yourself. It comes from walking through the pain instead of around it. And then, unexpectedly, it happens. You meet someone who doesn't feel like medicine. You're not trying to fix anything. You're not craving a high to escape the low. You're just ... present. And so are they. No drama, no games. Just two people who choose each other, not out of need, but out of want. That, I've come to learn, is the purest kind of love. You're different now, stronger, wiser, a little more careful with your heart. You understand that love, for all its beauty, is fragile. It can break you. It can shatter your illusions, rewrite your expectations, and force you to rebuild your entire idea of what happiness looks like. But it can also rebuild you, teach you, sharpen your soul. And so you let them go, not because you stopped loving them, but because you started loving yourself more. And maybe, just maybe, that's what love was trying to teach you all along.